Today is October 23rd, 2017. This is Tank's Vlog, wrapping up the day in sports. The Washington Redskins really don't like Mondays. They really don't like Mondays. Since Daniel Snyder's owned this team, the Redskins are now 1-19 on Monday Night Football. And today they played well. They didn't play that poorly, but the Eagles just overwhelmed them. They had a 10-3 lead late in the second quarter, but then Carson Wentz hit a big 64-yard pass, and the Eagles were on their way. Wentz got 4 touchdowns, leading the Eagles to a 34-24 win in Philadelphia. The Eagles have swept the Redskins for the season series and now sit 6-1 and are the best team in the NFL. Although there was a lot of injuries today, including a big one that needs to be looked at. That losing Will Thomas on the offensive line, that could be a huge loss. He's one of the best linemen in the NFL, and it was tough to see him leave the field the way he did. Clearly not a minor injury. He looked like he did something not good to his knee. So it'd be interesting to see how the Eagles overcome some of these injuries they suffered. But at 6-1, they're standing high atop the NFC East. And Carson Wentz, he looks like the real deal. He's a winner. Carson Wentz is a winner. This is a guy who, in college football, in the FCS, never lost. He won four FCS national championships at North Dakota State. It's incredible. What the North Dakota State Bison did all those seasons, every year, they were like automatic. They get to the FCS championship game, and it's not like the FBS where they just play 1-2 games. They actually play an actual tournament, 16-team tournament, and every year the Bison got through to the championship game, and Wentz won it. And he was a number 2 overall pick by the Eagles. Here we go again. You know how they got the number 2 pick? They made a trade with the Browns. You see, Cleveland? This is a quarterback. He is a real quarterback. If you had drafted him, maybe, just maybe, you'd be a little bit better. Maybe you win more than 1 game a year. Maybe, just maybe. Oh, Cleveland. Of all the NFL teams, you are the Charlie Browniest. Light night in the NHL. Los Angeles Kings suffered their first loss of the year. The New York Rangers continue to struggle, especially at home. They have not played well at home. 2-6-2, as they lost 4-1 to the San Jose Sharks. NBA, fairly decent night. No, it's so early. The Suns with their interim coach got their first win of the year. How do you fire a coach 3 games into the season? You should have fired him at the end of last season. Don't fire a coach 3 games in the season. If you got to give someone more, that's ridiculous. One of the dumbest things I've ever seen. That means you should have fired him at the end of last year. If you had that much doubt, you should have fired him at the end of last year. I mean, it's so early in the NBA season, though, anyway. One player who is having a monster start so far is the Greek Freak, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Had another big game today as the Bucks beat the Hornets. And, of course, the big story now is Tuesday night, Dodger Stadium, start of the 2017 World Series, pitting the Houston Astros against the Los Angeles Dodgers. I have my World Series preview. You could click the link below. Briefly, I think these two teams are fairly evenly matched. They both have good lineups. They both have good frontline starting pitching. But what I think the edge starts coming and the separation starts coming is the Dodgers have a deeper rotation. The Dodgers have a deeper bullpen. The Dodgers have a more reliable closer. And over the last several years, who's ever had a better bullpen has won these World Series. Look at the last year the Indians got to the World Series based alone on their bullpen. And they almost beat the Cubs because of their bullpen. It's just that the bullpens have been the key come playoff time. Dodgers have the better bullpen. Dodgers have the deeper rotation. Dodgers win the series. I think it's going to go the distance. I think it can go 7 games. But I think the Dodgers have the edge in the back end of the game, and that's where the difference is going to be, and that's where the series is going to be won. Today's 3 stars are Carson Wentz, Gianni Antetokounmpo of the Bucks, who had 32 points, 14 rebounds, and 6 assists, and Ben Simmons of the 76ers, who's off to a good start so far in his rookie season after missing all last year with an injury, with a triple-double with a win against the Pistons. Today's birthday shout-out goes to underrated running back who was a part of the Patriots' second and third championship team and also had a big 200-yard game for the Cincinnati Bengals at one time, Corey Dillon, who turns 43. And we take a look back 25 years ago to the Toronto Blue Jays winning the World Series. You have the full story at Barstool Sports. And good day.